Here we go. Lay down on the mat as usual. Knees bent if you have any tension along the spine. Otherwise, legs straight and roll outward. Roll the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Slide the shoulder blades down the waist and keep it flat onto the ground as much as you can. Pull the back of your head away from the shoulders to lengthen the old spine. Close your eyes. And just stay there for a brief moment to allow your body to start relaxing. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. And one more time. Relax your forehead, eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face and clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the wall abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of the breathing cycle. Which part of your breath, which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? And if both moves, which one first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of a breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And even there, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your lungs, filling up slowly and getting empty slowly. Observe your body, expanding with the inhalation and gently contracting with the exhalation. Keep a long, slow, steady breath. Keep your breath controlled but easy. And start lengthening, deepening your breath. Allow your belly to move. Allow your chest to expand with every inhalation. Observe the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation. Create a deep breath, but keep it easy. And still keeping this breath deep and long. Focus on lengthening the exhalation. So inhale fully, deeply, and exhale slowly. And softly. Keep the control of your breath from the beginning till the end. But keep it easy. Keep it soft. Don't allow your body to get tensed, to get contracted. Keep it relaxed. And play with your breath. Keep it deep, long, but soft. Allow your belly to move. You can even start your breath with the belly, allowing the belly to become wider and then moving up to the chest. Breath, long, deep, but soft. From your next breath, go back just briefly to a normal breath, so a not controlled one. Then take the control again and create a Viloma 1 technique, where you add some pauses during the inhalation, using the small pauses to allow your body to welcome more air. So inhale, pause, inhale, pause. Use the pause to relax your body. Inhale, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. When you reach a full inhalation, where no air can enter your body, no more, hold the breath just for a few seconds. And then just before the exhalation, inhale one more time and see that now, just after a few seconds, your body allow a little bit more air, not a huge amount, but yeah, you just pushed your limit. You showed your body that the limit can be moved. So inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, and just before the exhalation, hold the breath, and inhale one more time. One more time, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause till you reach your full inhalation. Hold the breath for a few seconds. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Go back to a deep breath without forcing. And observe that maybe just after this small technique, your lungs can allow more air, more oxygen, more energy in your body. Keep this breath long and easy, just for a few seconds more. Now go back to your normal breath. Allow the breath to become lighter and lighter, more subtle. Observe that your body moves less and less. And really gently bend your knees. Roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Sit in a comfortable position. And we're going to do some other breathing techniques. Since it's really early in the morning, and since yesterday we already did this technique, we're going to do the technique where you open your lungs, you fill up the lungs, and you empty the lungs in a completely controlled way and in a powerful way. Well, since you were there yesterday, you maybe experienced some interesting feelings, let's say like that. Yeah, exactly. Some loudness, some, ooh, okay, what's happening there? Because it's simply because you, it's not really hyperventilation, because the hyperventilation is really fast. But it's something similar, because you allow more air into your body, more oxygen into your body. So since you're doing this in a quite powerful way, you can experience a sort of you become oxygen drunk. Something like that. Is something that will just, as you said yesterday, after a few seconds, just calm down. But you will give you a little bit more energy. And I think that's also because of that, that yesterday you had more energy. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it 5 times. And then we're going to switch to other techniques. So the technique is simply to inhale in a powerful way. No need to do it really fast, but powerful, and with the same powerful way You exhale. So it's just and then you stop. Stay there for a brief moment. Observe the feelings that rise up. Observe the emotions. And let's start with the second one. Inhale. And again, just relax. Go back to a normal breath. Observe your body. Become a witness of your body. If you can relax also the muscles of your throat, around your throat, your neck, your face is even better. I know that especially at the beginning is quite hard. And especially around the nose, it's quite hard. Try, but not force too much. Third time. Inhale and exhale and count away for 5 times. And again, observe. Four times. And relax. And one more time. And go back to a normal breath. Open your eyes and create circles with your lumbar spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Put your right hand down on the ground, not too far from the right ankle, right hip. Keep the sternum lifted. Tilt your hip gently forward. Lift your left arm up and push the thumbs back. So you're already twisting just a tiny bit your torso. But now start pushing with the right hand against the ground like you want to even lift just a tiny bit the right side of the hip and buttocks, and allow the left hand to move gently down toward the right side. Not too much, because you're still lifting the sternum. 3 breaths, that's good. Try and push the thumbs even more to the back and look up now. Lift the sternum even more Okay, that's good. And relax. Put your left hand down on the ground next to the hip, but not too close to the hips. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift the right arm up, arms back. Tilt your hip forward, almost to arch your spine, just a tiny bit. Start pushing with the left hand down on the ground, like you want to lift a tiny bit the left side of the hip, push the right thumb back, and allow the hand to move gently to the left. Lift the sternum, look out. That's good. Push the thumbs even more to the back. Okay, that's beautiful. And down again. Okay, now put both hands in front of the knees, just in front. Tilt your hip forward, push the spine forward, but I want you to lean back with the shoulders as much as you can. So actually you need to keep your hands in front of the knees because otherwise you'll just fall back. And imagine to have someone that just pull your head back, stretching your neck. And relax. Now we're going to do it 2 more times. I really want you to use the muscles to arch your spine at maximum. And I really need to, you will really need to use your hands not to fall back. We're going to stay there just for a brief moment, 1 or 2 seconds, no more than that. So since it's that short, I really want you to stretch at your maximum. Okay, so tilt your hip forward, push your spine forward, but your shoulders back, 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 back. Good, and release. Okay. Now, try to put the back of the head away from the shoulders. So you were a little bit too much like that. I want you to look a little bit more forward, really far away, but forward, in order to push the back of the head back. So you're stretching the neck, okay? So we're gonna do it 1 more time. Hands in front of the knees, tilt your hip forward, push your spine forward, but your shoulders back, 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 back. Stretch at your maximum. And relax. Okay, that's good. Now, create circles with your head without forcing. And if you hear some weird noises, it's normal. So also on this side, I can assure that you don't have any sand in your neck. Okay, keep the circles soft and easy. So don't force. If you feel some tensions or some areas where it's harder, then push less. Step back. It's not important to go wide. It's important to do softly. Okay, now find the Dristi. Lift the sternum. Shoulder blades down. And move the right ear really close to the shoulders. Is the ear that moves, not the shoulders. The shoulders stay down. So you're simply stretching the left side of your neck. keep your dristy, because otherwise the tendency is to go down with your face. Okay, and now to the left. Left ear to the left shoulder. You can feel different stretch to the right or to the left. Keep the sternum lifted. Okay, that's good. Back to center. Now, I wanted to move the chin toward the base of the throat, but in the same time, I wanted to push the back of your head up. So it's not just, I'm going to show you on the side so maybe you will see it. It's not just that, it is more that. So you're lifting the sternum and you're lifting the back of the head to have a deeper stretch. It's not just neck down, chin down, it's chin down, but sternum up and back of the head up. So you can close your eyes so you can go deeper into your body. So lifting your sternum, moving down the chin and moving up the back of the head. With the chin a little bit more toward the base of the throat. More. And relax. Then I'll show you one more time because we're going to do it 2 more times. So the idea is not just to do this, but really to move the chin toward the base of the throat. It's not really touching, but almost. This is the primer movement, but you need to stretch also the other 2 sides. So it's not just either that or that. It's a mix between the 2. So it's chin down, the sternum up, and back of the head up. So when you lift the back of the head, actually the movement, the external movement is not that much, but you're going to feel a different activation of the muscles. So it's more an internal movement. Okay, so sternum lifted, chin down. When you're almost touching the base of the throat, start lifting the back of the head up. You can even, I personally, use the hand in front of the knees to help me lift the sternum using also the arms and shoulders. Yes, okay. Move the chin a little bit more down. And release. Okay, now you felt the difference. I can see it. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time. Now you know how to do it. Sternum lifted, chin down, and lift the back of the head. And relax. Good. And again, create circles with your head. Fluid movement without forcing, and turn also on the other side. Okay. Now, still with the sternum lifted. This is just a base. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Now, I want you to round your back a little bit. So you enter lifted, And then when you exhale, you round your back and you push the back even more to the back in order to stretch that area, the area around your right shoulder blade. And you move the chin toward the base of the throat, still lifting the back of the head. When you inhale, you lift the sternum. And then when you exhale, you move the chin toward the base of the throat, you round your spine and you push to stretch the right side of the upper chest, the upper back. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, round your spine and push the spine back. Okay, relax. I'm gonna do it to the other side because otherwise one side is stretched and the other not yet. So, left hand outside of your right knee, sternum lifted. When you exhale, round your back and push the torso back into the left in order to stretch the left shoulder blades, basically. Inhale, sternum lifted. Exhale, round your back and push. One more time. Inhale, well, 2 more times. Inhale, sternum lifted. Exhale, push your spine back and to the left. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale, stretch your shoulder blade. And relax. Good. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, but allow the movement to spiral up and over also your shoulders, even your head, just a little bit. Turn also on the other side. Good. Dandasana. Straight legs, flex feet. Roll the thighs gently inward. Push your lumbar spine forward. But keep the shoulders gently back in order to have it right above the hips. The shoulders a little bit back. More. Okay, now it's good. And from this position, push the back of the head up. That one is just pulling your head up. Okay. Now, tilt your hip forward. Put your hands over the leg and walk forward with your hands in order to stretch, but in a gentle way, so don't force the back of your legs. Allow your spine to round just a tiny bit. So even there, don't force, but allow the body to shape in a gentle way. Okay. When you reach your maximum, stay there for 3 breaths. Keep your breath soft and easy. At the end of the 3rd breath, try and see if you can just walk a little bit more. Try and see if just staying there for 3 breaths simply pushed your limit. Stay there And again, try and rock even further without forcing. Keep your body soft. If you can reach your toes, grab your toes from the top. Okay, that's good. And just observe that. Putting your hands in this position will stretch a little bit more your calf muscles and even the base of the feet. But keep it gentle. Keep it there, really gentle. Don't force. Just allow your body to relax in this position. And now I want you to do a funny test. So keeping the torso and leg and arms in this position without moving not even a millimeter. Simply lift your head. Don't move your shoulders, don't move your back. Just lift your head. Keep your attention on your legs, on the back of the legs. And keeping the attention there, allow your head to go down again and observe it. Some things change in your legs. So it's just the position of the head. Change something on the stretch of your back. And especially on the back leg. If you're unsure, lift your head again without changing your shoulders, your arms, your back. And allow the head to go down again. Really slowly. Come back up. Put your hands behind your buttocks with the fingers pointing back. Tilt your head forward, push your chest forward and up. Look up, keep your feet flexed. And keeping the feet flexed, actually, I want you to push the heel forward and the toes back. 3 breaths. And relax. Okay, now, take, do you have the yoga belt? Okay, so take the yoga belt. And create quite a big loop. Whenever you're ready, lay down on the mat with your knees bent and the belt close to the hips, so it will be easy to grab it. Okay. Now, in a different way compared to what we did yesterday, but interlace the hands behind your back, behind your head. Lift the elbows and move the elbows close to each other, like you want to wrap your head with the forearm. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders and move the chin toward the base of the throat. Stretch the neck and the upper shoulder. Keep on pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders. You can even use your hands to kind of pull the head away. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, still in this position for the neck, lift your shoulders by activating your abdominal muscles. Stay there, 3 breaths. And relax. Relax completely. Now grab the belt. The free side of the belt, the one that you can just tie it, on one side. And with the part, the free part, leaning towards you. So not up but down. And now put both feet inside the loop. Okay. Now, let's start easy. So, straighten your legs and keep simply the belt in this position. Breaths. Really easy. At the end of the 3rd, I become less easy, but it can be even more comfortable. Put the back and put the other side of the belt behind your head. Where you had the little bump, put it there. Keep the legs straight. And allow this position to stretch in the meantime. Your back leg and your neck. Find the compromise where you can feel both sides working just a tiny bit. So in case, if you don't feel the stretch on your neck, you can push a little bit with your feet, with your leg forward to deepen the stretch of your neck. If on the contrary, you cannot feel the leg, you can push the neck a little bit, push the head a little bit back. Or you can tighten the belt. Close your eyes and stay there. When you are in this position, start relaxing your belly. And keep your breath easy and soft. Focus on your breath. Observe your breath. Keep it soft and easy. If the feelings are intense, you can either find a more comfortable position by widening your strap, or you can work on a deeper level. You can work by focusing even more on your breath. And all the feelings that you are experiencing, because you are working on your body, are there just to tell you that you are working. So even if the feelings are not that comfortable, those feelings are positive, or at least can be taken as positive. So keep it there. Last moments. Really gently bend your knees. Take out the strap. Put your feet down. And just stay there for a brief moment to observe your body. Observe the feelings. Roll on your right side. Push with the left hand, sit up. Now, sit on your heels. Put your hands down on the ground. And widen your knees. Okay. Now, lift the shoulders down. Okay. Tilt your hip forward. Push with the hands against the ground and look up. Stay there. Done with. Keep on. Start pushing with the hands against the ground. Shoulders back. And relax. Now, tilt your head forward as much as you can. You can even lift your buttocks. Push with the hands against the ground. Move the shoulders away. Now, I want you to move the chin forward and up. 3 breaths. And relax. The idea is also to stretch this area. Now we're gonna add a small movement for the 3rd times. A movement that we already did in different variation. The idea is to keep the hands firmly on the ground, but I want you to imagine that you're moving the hands toward the knees. So the movement, if the hands weren't firmly on the ground, would be that. Okay, but since the hands cannot move, you will have a movement forward of your chest. So tilt your head forward as much as you can. You can lift gently also on your hips to help with that. Push with the hands against the ground and also toward the knees. Lift the chin, move the chin up and forward, look up. And relax. Okay, that's good. Now, lay down on the mat. Lay down on the mat with your elbows right under the shoulders. Forearm parallel to each other. And we're going to do here exactly the same movement that we did with the hands. So the hands cannot move, the forearm won't move, the elbow won't move. But the idea is to move all those parts of the body back in order to push the chest forward. Activate gently your abdominal muscles to protect the lumbar spine. So from there, activate the abdominal muscles and use the arms to push the chest forward. Push with the elbows against the ground, shoulders back, chin up. 3 breaths. Chin up, more, look up. Good. And relax. Gonna do it 2 more times. So, inhale. Activate your abdominal muscles. Push with the elbows against the ground to lift the torso, and then activate the hands, forearm, and elbow to push the chest forward. Lift the chin, look up. And relax. Third times, exactly the same. Activate your abdominal muscles. Push with the elbows against the ground. Push with the hands, forearm, and elbow back to push the chest forward. Shoulders back, chin up, look up. And now bend your knees. So the 2 big toes touching. Stay there. And relax. Put your hands next to the chest. Push with the hands against the ground. And enter a tabletop position. Hands right under the shoulders. Knees right under the hips. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Do it slower than usual in order to stretch a little bit deeper. Turn also on the other side. Okay. Still in tabletop position. Step back with your knees. Put your feet as wide as the mat. Back your toes under. Roll the arms outwards. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and wide. Buttocks back. Shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down. Keep it wide and away from the ears. And so straightening the legs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest toward the toes. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, walk back with your hands. Put your feet and put your hands on the waist and come up. Okay. Now, put your right feet forward, left feet back, really wide, wider than usual. Bend your right leg. Keep the right knee right above the hip, the heel, or just a tiny bit back. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. And now, twist your torso to the right. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, put your left hand outside of your right knee. Keep the sternum lifted. Move the right hand down in order to put your hand in contact with the outer side of your left thigh. Back, back, back. Whoop. Yes. Sternum lifted, belly in. Look back. And come up. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Now, put your left foot forward, right foot back. Bend your knee. Keep the knee right above the hip, the heel. Roll the arm outward. Push the thumbs back, belly in. Okay, now start twisting to the left. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Deep breaths. Now put your right hand outside of your left knee. And put your left hand outside of your right thigh. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, look back. And come back to center. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward. Lift the arms up. Interlace the hands. Actually, I'm gonna stay in Tadasana, but otherwise you won't feel, you won't see the position of the arms and hands. So lift the arms up. Interlace all the fingers except the thumb and index. And keep it there. Push the thumbs back. Then move the shoulders down. From this position, step forward with your right leg and back with your left one. So wide stance, bend your right leg and push the thumbs back. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to Tadasana, lower your arms. We're gonna do exactly the same position of the hands, the same mudra, but I can explain. You have to switch the interlaced fingers. So when you are in this position and you interlace the hands, there's one position, which is, I wouldn't say comfortable, but normal. I wanted to change the interlacement of the fingers. So it will feel less comfortable. Okay? So with this less comfortable position, unusual position, Tadasana, and lift the arms up. Keep the shoulders wide as much as you can. 3 breaths. The end of the third breath. Step forward with your left feet and back with your right one. Wide. Keep the left knee bent, belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and push the thumbs back. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, relax your arms and come up. Tadasana again. Keep your eyes closed. Now really gently, roll the arms outward and push the hands back to open your chest. And breathe deeply for 3 times on your chest to expand the chest with your breath. At the end of the third breath, you can move into Shavasana. Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. Take all the props you need. Observe your body just for a brief moment and observe the feelings, the emotion that you may have experienced during the class. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till the moment, just relax. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita. Really slowly. Start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Gently stretch your body. Whenever you feel ready, bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight and relaxed. Hands in Nana Mudra, Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.